If you've heard people espousing the benefits of taking breaks during the day and getting up from your desk to take a short walk to recharge or refocus, but struggle to act on it because there's just so much on your plate, or maybe you struggle to act on it because in some way you feel guilty about taking a break, almost as though that's not something that highly effective, high-performing leaders do, then today's episode of the Leader's Kitbag is for you. In this episode, I'm going to share with you how it's very likely that you're not allowing yourself access to a brain network that is critical for your success as a leader. Hey, I'm Ben Morton. I'm a leadership mentor, performance coach and conference speaker, and I specialise in working with senior business professionals who are moving into bigger leadership roles and who are committed to being the best leader they can possibly be. Back to today's topic. If I were to ask you where you physically are when you have some of your best ideas and aha moments, I suspect it's likely you'd say something like, when I'm in the shower, when I am driving to work on my regular commute, maybe on a regular run, walking my dog, or even swimming laps at the swimming pool. And the reason you have your best ideas and aha moments in these places is because when you're doing those activities, you are using a brain network that's called the default mode network. Now, this is the network we use for creativity, unconscious problem solving, and making sense of our emotions in relation to other people, i.e. team dynamics. And that's a critical part of leadership, right? And there's another brain network that we use when we are head down in doing mode, when we're executing tasks, when we're doing some sort of analysis, planning, or decision making. And that's called the central executive network. Now, the challenge is when the central executive network is activated, the default mode network is suppressed. It literally gets turned off. So we can't access both of these networks at the same time. But in order to be an effective leader, we need to access both of these networks. This is why taking those breaks, going for a walk, prioritizing your swim or regular run is so critical. And if you are experiencing any guilt around doing some of these activities, just reframe them and start calling it leadership time, because that's what it truly is. As leaders, we must be prioritizing these activities because these are the things that allow us to be the most effective leader we possibly can be. That's it for today's episode. Hope it's been useful. As always, look after yourself. Look after those who've got the privilege and responsibility to lead. And as always, folks, lead on.